Good morning, everyone. It's Monday morning and I have a little bit of a break, so we're going to recoat a Glock 19 that we did a while back. This was kind of a test unit for me. Put a K&M slide on it, did a little bit of laser stippling, but never really completed it. So I'm going to strip it down, sandblast it, get it painted up and get it for sale. All right, everything's been soaking for a little while into the black dark slime. All right, get some hot water going here. So we're gonna go push the sights off of this slide and get this stuff in the sandblaster. All right, we got everything cleaned up, degreased, prepped for the sandblaster. So we're gonna get that moving on over. We put all this in the biggest ones we got, so if they do come unhooked from the hemostats, we got less chance of losing it down inside the media. All right. All right, everything is sandblasted. And now we're gonna get it on some hangers. Just wanna show you guys these cards. I'm going to go ahead and sandblast these two, and they're gonna run along with these parts. And I'm gonna do some testing of some color changing Cerakote with the laser. I just wanted to explain it a little bit, so when you guys see these hanging and see me painting them, you know what they are. All right, I just wanted to show you what we're gonna be spraying here today. I really don't have a direction with this, but these are 3 different colors that will change color a little bit. They'll change color a little bit when you laser engrave them. And I've never done this before. So that's why we got the aluminum business cards, just sandblasted. Where are they? They're hanging up there. And gonna do some testing on those first. I don't know what's gonna end up on the Glock itself, but whatever's there is what we're gonna test, and we're gonna give this a shot. I've been wanting to try this, but I haven't yet, and I wanna see how it works. But most importantly, I wanna figure out the settings on the laser so I can reproduce it later. Guys, we've got all this painted. We've got our test pieces ready to go. And we're gonna do some laser testing once we get on this stuff. We're gonna let this flash for a little bit. We're gonna give it in the oven, and then I will see you guys on the laser. All right, guys, I forgot to record some of this coming out of the oven, but normal process. It baked for the time, it's done, and now we're gonna start doing some color change on this Glock 19 grip. Show you guys what it looks like. So you'll see the laser going across, doing some stuff, and all we're doing, we're not going through the Cerakote. We're just hitting it with enough to change the color of it. And some colors respond better than others. But we're just giving a little bit of a lighter color FDE in here to make it look good and give it some texture, give it some, just something a little bit out of the ordinary. And I did throw down a rather large patch over this just to cover the whole gun. I did not do an exact outline, so that's why you're seeing some of this that's not on the grip itself. It's just hitting the aluminum foil. But we're going to run 2 passes. Each pass is set up at 2 different runs at different angles. So you'll see this go over it, and I don't know on the camera if you'll be able to tell much difference between the different levels, but each time it's just making it a little bit lighter of a color. But this is kind of the same principle that we do with PMags, where you can change the color of them just with the laser and get some different effects. But again, we're not going through the Cerakote, we're not exposing a color underneath. All we're doing is changing the color of the existing Cerakote by hitting it with the laser. All right, everybody, we got this Glock put back together. And just if you're wondering, this is the K&M slide, and it takes the Trijicon sights. But I think it turned out pretty good. It got some subtle stuff to it, and I think it looks pretty good. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a close-up. So you can see that different color. Well, the camera just makes it look completely different. But gives it some effect. We got a little flag on the bottom. We got We the People on the sides. And then a flag on the top. And again, you guys saw in this video, both sides, back strap, stippled. We removed the finger grooves on the front. We did the relief on the trigger guard for your support hand and primary hand. It's looking pretty sharp. So we've got to decide if we're going to put a red dot on this or keep it as is and let the new customer decide what they want to do. But it's a fun little project. Went pretty fast. If you guys are needing anything, just hit us up. We'll take care of you.